Hey, future people, wherever you're watching tonight, I'm just calling for today's special edition. So I hope that everybody is feeling well and the weather is meeting you in peace, and you are getting yourself ready um for the seasonal shopping and other things around the world. So wherever you're watching from, I just say thank you, and you are highly welcome on tonight's program. Um, I want to start by telling some good stories. A lot of people have actually get themselves ready for the Christmas. So I saw one comedy that tells people that during this time, a lot of men also want to keep relationship because they will spend some money for their ladies or something. So they ask you, if you go, don't come back after the Christmas. So if you go, you stay where you are. Don't come back after Christmas. So that's a kind of funny joke. So if you're planning to leave, you better leave now. But if you're not planning to leave, please stay. because because what happened is that if you leave now and after Christmas you're coming back, then there's a problem. Your lady may ask you not to come back again. So be careful. I'm starting today's program. I want to say thank you for everybody that comes in and are calling. Please, if you want to share, please share this program and let's get ourselves together. The week, a lot of things have happened throughout this week, so we'll be here to analyze them. And if you are anywhere close to the laptop, you can also follow Laobi YouTube and get some of the Laobi program on YouTube. So welcome. So I want to start by saying thank you to all rescue workers that make sure that the young girl, that being found, healthy and safe. It have caused a lot of people around Australians to begin to wonder if the young girl will be caught alive. But we're happy, the 5 years clue, she was able to come back home successfully. So we give credit to our rescue workers. It's such a wonderful job, they got little praise. I think all the people that are involved in that search are warriors, so we must give them good credit for that. As you guys know, Australia is beginning to open. We need to open more. And information I had from American side is that even though if you're traveling to America these days, you must have your COVID-19 passport or certificate to prove that you have taken the vaccine injection. And Australia here, if you're going to many restaurants, they will ask you to present your COVID-19 certificate. If you don't have it, they will not let you in. I know a lot of people have been protesting against that because it's kind of, we are segregating ourselves here in Australia. People are totally against it. We understand. Also, we also have to think about some people who are vulnerable to this, their immune system. We also have to help them out. We know that the rate of this does not stop you from getting it, but it's kind of somehow reduce the casualty we have. Well, in other words, the death we will have around. So when you are having this hard mind that you don't want to take the injection, also think about those people that may need to take the injection. That's what we are asking of. The government is somehow making it mandatory for people to take the injection. If you can't take the injection, they will not allow you to go into a restaurant or the parlor. I first came to check me yesterday. Then I quickly found that I have to do that before they can let me in one of their restaurants here. So I encourage you, wherever you are, to please try to take the injection. It's very important you take the injection in order to continue to live. Nobody wants you to be segregated. Nobody wants you to be segregated as later or so. If you can to share this program for me, if you can share this program, share the program, share the program. Let's get into the day. Before we get I won't what did I say? See, so I won't eat until I take the vaccine. Exactly. They will not let you come in there. You can maybe you will stay outside there and order takeaway in Australia now. Mostly Victoria. Victoria is very strict on that. Good evening. Victoria is very strict on that. So you stay outside, order your food and take if you don't want the vaccine. Guys, like you guys know, before my program, I always like to play music before we get into the business of the day. So that's it's in Australia, and I wish everybody not much happening so far for Christmas. So we keep calm and watch out and see what is going on. So let's listen to this music before I get into our mood today. Thank you for coming and thank you for hanging around. I know this Patoranking, guys. Patoranking is one guy and I love him. I like his music. Same people when I'm gone, they go young me. Alright, tell me what I did. But I also want to try to stay. That's it. Every time today, tell me like Jack down to Costa. I better everywhere blessing run. Today night is over, we be my done. Show me love, never show me my done. We be the same, but all the walking down. Ready. So appreciate me. Now when I realize, don't be sad when I leave this life. You wouldn't fake up for my wife. Hey. Celebrate me. Now when I realize, appreciate me. Now when I realize, don't be sad when I leave this life. Yes, sir. You wouldn't fake up for my wife. Every month for me, you be big name. If I need to be big name. I want to share you be big name. My brother young dog, you be big name. Abajab, are you free? I'll send Abajab a link. I'm going to send Abajab link. I was thinking maybe Abajab will not be because he's gonna be busy. I'll send Ambassador Jeff link. Guys, you bear with me, guys, while I try to get this in right. So one of our special one. Ambassador Jeff. Guys, have been I don't want to go into this, but it has been a very hectic day for me so far, you know. Jeff, if you're around, I'll just send you a link, okay? Really sorry about that. Yeah. It has been a very hectic days for me, so that's why I am trying to schedule, and have been very, very busy for me myself. So I rush and do things. This is just my fun time. So if you also like fun, we just share mine. Like always, all about collective ideas, and it's just feel free. There's nothing like you take somebody's side. Just be honest with yourself, and the truth sets you free. That's where I am. So let's just go again. Yeah? Celebrate me. Now when I am alive, appreciate me. Now when I am alive. So thank you guys. That's Peter Rankin, guys. If you are so much interested in that music, you can check him online. You can check him on YouTube. That's Peter Rankin. So he was interested in lovely musicians. I encourage a lot of people to patronize some of these great musicians. You know, when you watch their program on YouTube, please allow the ad to run, because through there they make some money. Even though you don't buy the cassette, then you can get money from them. So I say thank you guys for hanging around. And what about the needle phobias? I have a needle phobia, but they work it out. It's not even painful, man. There'll be one day I will try and invite Australian dancer to entertain us. Okay, yeah, I will do that. Like Christmas time, I wanted to put up show, but the thing couldn't work out because a lot of schedule for me this year. If you watch, I've been very, very relaxing these days. That's too many work. I don't even think sometimes anyway. Okay, guys, let's start today, guys. And I have to go back on this program, guys. Let's start here. So, guys, you guys heard what happened in Lagos this year, these few weeks. I was so shocked and the whole story surrounding what happened in Lagos. Many of us were touched, deeply touched. That I spoke to one of my friends yesterday. He was actually angry, seriously angry with the entire Ikoyi and entire Nigeria entirely. A country like that, I know the rescue service took almost 2 hours before they could have come to rescue these men that are trapped in that big in that building. Also, some say that it's the guy's problem because they gave him permission to build 15-story. He went there and built 21 story with substandard material. Here, I tell you, here, I'm not an engineer expert, but I understand that here, when you're building, they weigh each ton. They weigh each ton and estimate how many loads, how many people it can carry. They will tell you, if you go to lifter, they will tell you this lifter can take about 125 kg. So, if probably tell you maybe 5 people, they estimate that maybe 5 or 6 people weigh such a thing. So if it's more than that, then you guys know that you are risking your life. It's all for you guys to withdraw and, drop down. But in Nigeria, we don't take those things into account. We just build. When I look at the rod, of those buildings, those rods are so small. Those rods cannot carry that 22-story building. So I don't know how it was permitted to build such a house in Nigeria. Seriously, because what happened there is something that we all have to sit down like this and cry seriously and cry. One of the heart-touching stories, the one the guy said he came to, the guy said he came there to look for his friend. On the process, seeing his friend, and the gentleman died. It was it's heartbreaking. Some people say, why can't he continue to move to America? I say, no. Sometimes maybe going somewhere, your friend will call you, say, hey, boy, where are you? You say, boy, I want to go. You say, okay, come and see me now, and let's say goodbye to your friend before you go. It was such a hurtful thing. Anyway, I just bring up Chef. I'm Chef when it coming. Hey, Chef, you're highly welcome. Hey, Chef.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm very good, bro. How are you?
Beautiful.
And how is family?
We are coping.
But Jeff, you don't look like you are coping. These days you are flexing. As a traditionalist, I say I go send you bill. Make you buy me some oponogu. May I use some red wine?
You are looking for a good.
Yeah, take bless the ground for you.
What's about this picture that you are showing?
Yeah.
What's wrong with the picture you are showing?
Okay, that's Lagos State government. Lagos State governor, he went to see the people that have been rescued from the 21-story building that collapsed in Lagos. So,
to me, he should be held responsible for that, because issuing permit for construction of such building, they should be holding him responsible without a proper investigation. You just build a house, no proper standing. He signed out those CFO and everything, so he should be held responsible.
No, they said the guy was given license to build a 15-story building, but he went and built 21.
It's not about the 21 that is causing the problem.
Okay.
It's the structure, it is foundation. Even if it is 3, it was still meant to collapse. It was still meant to collapse. If the foundation is not good, whether it's 30 or 40, it will come down.
Yeah.
So you should be responsible.
Yeah, when you see, the government, I think they
give you a license. He signed the license to build a 15-story building at the end of building 21. They didn't want there again to go and check it if the thing they are building. He didn't go. The commissioner for works didn't go there. The environmental sanitation didn't go there. The health system, they did not go there. because the head need to check the water supply to the building. It did not go there. They have to check the sewage. If it's okay, that's head minister, commissioner. It did not go there. The finance minister who allocate those loans for them to build a house did not go there and check what they have allocated money for, if it's being used properly. So the governor himself, who was supposed to go there and inspect what he is signed for, did not go there. So on that occasion, he should be held responsible. If it is here in Australia, he will resign.
Yeah, no, if it's here in Australia, he will resign, you know, because his cabinet did not do their proper job. But you know one thing in Nigeria, that raises a question again, you know, I've been asking this question for a long time. Our people, somebody said that our people are so stupid. You know, a place like Ikoyi, you know, when you're going to Ikoyi, you talk about Banana Island, all those things are very close to that area. It's where the rich people are. Do you know it takes about 2 to 3 hours before rescue team will come? Ambulance, 2 to 3 hours. Those rich men have nothing. They have not think of building any hospital that will, you know, ambulance, fire service, those things that will come on their own aid when they, you know, desperately need such a thing.
First of all, the problem of communication started with Abiola. Sorry, he's passed away. A lot of people still expecting to be the president of Nigeria. The telecommunication was crumbled by that old man. And that is one of the problems we're having. They said the telephone landline was not made for the poor, it was made for the rich. Today they are using a mobile phone without landline, and the network is very bad as well. So on that occasion, they should be held responsible. Whoever that is on that lineage, you know, may the soul rest in peace, but it caused a lot of damage to the Nigerian telecommunication system. So on that ground, if we have a landline, we can easily die. We don't have a national center telephone number to die to say this is an emergency line to call in Nigeria. So who is going to answer you? If you call the police to come out for a rescue, there's a problem. They're probably 30 minutes closer to you. They will go and drive through 200 miles away so that they can ring siren, so the people can run away before they get there. Because they will tell you nobody want to die, but they want to go to heaven. So the problem with Nigeria, first of all, start with communication. There's no network of communication. There's no network of roads. There's no network of water supply, and there's no network of electricity supply, because they tie everything to federal. I see no reason when they say we are operating federalism that everything has to be signed up by the president. You know, allow people to build dam so that they can use it as a means of electricity, that every state should be able to control its power supply, like we're doing here in Australia. Every state has its power supply, and you can control their power. And that's why it's a sustainability over here. So Nigeria need to do the same thing, that every state should be allowed to operate their power electricity problem so they can fix it. You know, so that's the way I say it. So the governor of Lagos State should be held accountable for that building collapse. You see, this is not the first time the building collapsing in Lagos. The so-called what's his name? The man that passed away the other day, the pastor that passed away. What is his name? TV Joshua.
TV Joshua. Yes,
his building collapsed and a lot of people died.
Yes.
So nobody talks about it. You know, Osayomoro said those days that the entire guy died, everybody cried. 2 years later, we forget him. That's what is happening in Nigeria. In the next 2 years, they will forget about that building. Nobody's going to talk about it.
Yeah, what you're saying is just the truth. Yeah. So, you know, when you read some sad story, there's one of the sad story again. They say a young man was about to go to America. He's actually on his way to America when he got a call from his friend. Then he decided to go there to say hi. It's not quite like 2 minutes he's in there. He came there, the whole thing collapsed.
And he's dead.
He's dead, yeah. Some people say he could have been going. Yeah, some people could say he could have been going to his America. Why will he branch there? I said, but when your good friend, you know, on the way going, your good friend say, oh boy, okay, you pump in and say hi. You don't have nothing in mind. You don't have anything against the person, you know. You just pump in and say, okay, hi. Then you drive off, you know.
It's
It was such, yeah. I don't know. Maybe if
it's alarming now, the rate of people at which people die, because we don't have a proper census record of the population of the country. People just die like fowls. So
that's
the
that's
Lagos state
sorry.
government should be held responsible for the problem over there. So they should be compensated. But he issued the license to build that building, and he now using excuse to say because they give you a license of 15 story and they end up building 21. Are you now complaining now after the building collapsed? Or he should have gone there and said, no, I'll give you a license of 15 story building. Why are you building 21? Did he do that? No. He didn't even go there for inspection. Housing Commission did not go there for inspection. So they just issued the money, the guy gave them some kickback, and that's it. I saw the building collapse. It was bricks on top of bricks. These are heavy metal bricks. Those bricks we use iron to tie together over here. It's the same bricks they're using. That thing is so heavy. It's a concrete nail to pierce it. This thing they use boat to hold those kind of things together. Probably in Nigeria they're using cement. That's why those things they just collapsed. They landed on each other like this.
Yes.
They all landed. That thing I look at it and say they all landed like this, one by one. It's a big layer.
Yes.
Block. This one here they use boat to tie them together.
Yes.
They use cement to take all of them up. It definitely is meant to collapse. You can't imagine something they use boat to tie, then you are using cement to hold it. It will break.
It will break. It will break.
Because nothing is holding it, because that thing is so heavy. So may their soul rest in peace, bro.
Yeah, we pray that their soul rest in peace. Well, the government need to wake up and do the right thing and do the needful thing for people so that such a thing will not happen again. People should be held accountable. And when they build, they need to have, all this rescue team. You need to have like ambulance. Anywhere, place like that need to have at least 3 hospitals.
A society that you are driving, you're using a seatbelt. People will say that you are using a seatbelt because you are posing. That's why you're using a seatbelt. Let alone building a house. Use a seatbelt and they will tell you are posing. You see them shooting a movie, all of them with no seatbelt on it.
Yes.
That movie is a source of advert for the people. The way we live is a culture that we preach it to the rest of the world. Majority of the Nollywood video to claim that they shoot a movie, they don't put in a seatbelt on, as if it's an action movie. It's supposed to be a drama and a comedy. So you can imagine the precedent they are setting up for the younger generation.
Yeah, that's
you have to let these people know that no, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, every aspect
wearing a seatbelt.
Yeah, every aspect of that country, mostly like you said, the movie industry itself, they need to communicate, they need to make things happen to help the masses, because this is just
because everybody is copying what is in the movie.
It's just
that's what people are copying.
It's a failure of society.
The movie industry, see everybody glued to it because they're actually improving, but when in terms of security, they are lacking behind.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you, our Jeff. Like we said, guys, we sincerely empathize to those that lost their life, and we say their soul rest in peace. So, like you guys know, today Anambra election is going on. Let's tackle the actual thing today. Anambra election is going on, around the country these days, and some candidates. I have due respect for one of the candidates, called Sonyudo. Not that I'm telling people if they want to vote, they should vote for him.
I foresee that as well. He probably going to win the election because he have the credibility. There are 2 people that were interviewed for the debate. I saw 2 people that is more found it. Soludo and the other guy from PDP, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, either Vincent something, I think. Vincent Izibo. Yes.
The guy is good, but Soludo did the homework before going there.
Yeah, he did the homework. Yeah, exactly. Yes, you do. Yeah. I was there. You watch it.
I watch it. Yeah, I watch it live.
Yeah, he did the homework. Yes. That guy could have given him some good nail, But so you do.
But the only problem I have with him is corruption.
Is it corrupt?
He was in charge of the Central Bank of Nigeria. He could not control the inflows of currencies and all that. And the Nigerian currency is flying before he left. Now he want to become a governor. So
the guy was
corruption. There were people corruption.
You see, this is something people don't understand. People like he actually came in there for money to flow, and the money, once money start flowing, there will be a lot of dividend. But the money, because that's what happened. They are making the money. Okay, look at what since Buhari thought. Okay, corruption. They went and blocked all holes. No money coming to that country. No money spending. The dollars are going
up. No. The problem in Nigeria is very easy to be fixed. The depreciation of the Nigeria currency. First of all, they need to shut down. They need to shut down the domiciliary account. They need to shut it down so the dollar can flow out, because the domiciliary account, people are storing dollars with it. They know, and the money is not floating. Once you get into that account, that's it. It's dormant. So they need to shut that domiciliary account. In Australia, we don't have that kind of account here. What are you going to do with domiciliary account?
Okay.
They need to shut that thing down, because for Nigeria economy to move forward, the domiciliary account need to be shut down. It's very easy. That's the only way forward. Otherwise, because all the millionaires are storing dollars in that account, and they're not letting it out, they're not using it for trading, because they are scared that the economy is going to collapse one day. So the money that changed to American dollars, they're not using it. It's dormant. So if they shut that account down, everybody money goes in Naira, you see that the economy will move.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, that's another thing again. So, guys, you guys know the IPOP who have been having a bit of issue in the eastern area have literally come out and announced that they are no longer interested in the election, that they are going to stop the whole matter. So the IPOP leadership announced this maybe 18 hours or 24 hours before the voting, which is today.
Because they stay home campaign they were doing. IPOB probably they have a bank, and that bank they have social welfare and social benefit they're giving to the Igbo people.
Because there is a way. How can they be staying?
Because you can't tell people to stay at home and you are not giving them money, and if they come out, you're going to go beat them up, and how you respect your people.
Yeah, so
big as on the market, you want them to shut it down.
They already do.
They shut it down. What is the benefit to the Igbo people? They have to check it probably, because if 2-3 days these people are not trading, they are sitting at home, who's feeding them? It's a very big question they have to ask themselves, because that means they have a social benefit. They are going to go to house and provide food and money to these people. Eventually, people will start leaving the land and going to survive elsewhere.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's exactly. Yeah. After the meeting of the elders and all those things. So, guys, if you are still worried, there's a video that's will be released on YouTube. You can see the view of the other IPOP.
The other day, there was this shooting and killing that was going on. Was like I don't know how I will classify that.
I thought maybe that is Hollywood movie. I don't know that is real.
It was real, and
in the market, everybody, God.
The people ran into the market. That is what happened, because they were thinking to shade themselves up with running into the market. We help them. I mean, a normal human being will go and confront the army. About 4 of them, if I'm not mistaken, maybe the rest ran away. 4 of them confront the convoy of a police that is using bulletproof on themselves. Army, there was Air Force and Navy involved in that convoy, and you go and shoot on them. What do you? Even if the Babalawo give you the natural bulletproof, will you go and do that? I mean, if somebody send you to go and attack a police officer, 4 people to attack those convoy, you will tell the person to go do it by himself. And look at now, the parents of those people killed have lost their great ones. Maybe those people would have become a lawyer today. They probably become a governor in their life, or commissioner, or they become a billionaire or a millionaire in their life. But because somebody have sent there to say, okay, you are going to go and fight for her when you die, like the Muslim will say, if you die, you go and marry 7 virgins in heaven. You know? People give you a command from the backyard and they tell you to the front to go and shoot. And the one commanding you is not even living. You know, what do you expect? The country is already pulverized. The insecurity we are talking about is real. But the fact is, if you want to go and put your chest out, you don't have the proper training, you don't have the equipment, you don't even have a bulletproof to protect yourself. Why? I'm not even encouraging anyone to go and attack the police convoy or a soldier convoy. They will kill you and nothing will happen. Who is going to hold them responsible? Is it the people that send you at the end? 24 hours later, they come and deny that they never sent anybody to go and they classify them as terrorists. You can't imagine that. They are not coming out to say, okay, we did not send them, but this is what we expect them to do. But with AK-47, that was very, very wrong. Very, very wrong. If you were maybe 2,000 in numbers, or 1,000 in number, or 500 people in number attacking them, maybe few people will still die. Maybe some will survive. That means you're calling for a civil war, which you know these guys cannot win. You know, the Igbos are very rich, bro. They are very, very rich. And nobody want to part away with their money. Nobody want to part away with their money. Is there anybody in the East that want their children to go to war and lose all his properties? No. Go and look at Syria. They should use Syria, for example, and see the bombardment that went in there. No. If you want a separation from government, it got to be done diplomatically, not by war. They have to negotiate, you know, peacefully.
Okay, guys, like you see, the DOS, they have had the Council of the Elders. The DOS represent the IPOP himself. They are the senior body of IPOP. So they have had the Council of Elders and listen to their words and decide to call off the election. So if you are involved in all those things now, I think it's time for you to relax your bullet for a while and allow people to go and vote if they want to vote. But still, they say people are still staying home because they are scared. You know, people still stay home.
They still come back to your house and attack you. Why did you go and vote?
Yeah, that's what people. Yeah, that's true. So, but guys, listen, they have another position in that IPAP saying why did this deal make? So, if you want to listen to that, you can head to over YouTube and please listen to that one and share. But tonight, the DOS also recognize that those people, they will be allowing them to look on other things. You know, why that guy, the guy that is against them, as the IPOP member, you know, what happened in Afaruku, all the members, you know, these are IPOP members being maltreated by Nigerian soldiers, you know, put in this area. He asked them, did they take this into consideration before they sign whatever deal to stop sit at home? So I don't know. This is something that you guys have to look onto. But the people, they emphasize that stopping this deal will give them the chance to speak about Nnamdi Kanu's case. You know, that's one of the board of contest now. You know, it's about this guy. They say this guy will not be there, and these people are campaigning for election that this guy won more than the election. So I think they had a deal that if they get in there, then they will be now pressing to bring this guy out because this guy has no case with the government.
You understand is even if it's 10 people that vote, even if it's 10 people that vote, they will declare a winner and they will lose. That's it. That's what is going to happen there. 1,000 people vote, the one that have the highest number will win. Sit at home, it's not going to stop somebody to become a governor today.
So they were talking about this guy because this guy from the whole case. Now, Kenya on the 4th have made it clear that Nnamdi Kanu did not take the legal process to be extradited. That there's no application about him. There's nothing like that. So the government, however that he extradited Nnamdi Kanu, they are not aware, which they will hold government accountable. And Buhari, see Malami coming out after the judge to say his own. So I think if it is a country that works, Malami need to be persecuted. They will find out that there's no strong case against this guy. All that Nigerians are laying is accusation. There's no direct link of this guy in whatever they say. Even though you say ask people to burn the station, keep police, do that. There's no direct link. There's never a way. Now the Kanu was also arguing that if the government think that he committed the crime in UK, they should take him to UK and persecute him in UK. It's not in Nigeria. It's in UK. It was in UK. So Nigerian government have seen there's no big stand on this guy's case. Buhari say he called him pedophile. Buhari have been calling him also. Laila Mohammed have said a lot of things against him too. So the whole case have no legal stand against this guy. I think,
brother, when it comes to Nigerian law and the extradition or the kidnapping or the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu, all this we are painting white in the face of the entire world. Does not work that way. Because you see the picture you showed before, the people laying in the mud. Those people were members of the IPOB who is fighting for separation of power. Separationists, they call it separationists. When you win, you become a country. And when you fail, you become a rebel or you become a terrorist. Now, whatever Kanu have said in the UK, whether by mouth or by radio or by letter or by means of criticisms, it fall under the categories of treason. And when you are charged with treason, either you go to jail for life or be killed. So those are things people are arguing. I saw the video Shugure did in a court the other day over the Fulani men came in over there as well, and the people that were shouting that they did not allow them into the court. And Nigeria being what they are, the Easterners did not send a delegate to go and represent or bring news for them from there. They all just called the lawyers association. Everybody just jumped at the bus, fly from the east. So we're coming by box to come and stay in a courtroom that can only accommodate maybe 50 people.
Oh, no. In terms of Igbos, the Easterners they send or they send, the governor sends.
Nnamdi can have his own lawyer.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure he needed all those support, all those basket mouth that were there. They were making life complicated for him. This guy need negotiation. They should have a delegate negotiating with the presidency and not even the DSS negotiating with the presidency for his release, not by throwing stones in a glass house that is going to make that guy come out of there. Remember, he did not surrender himself. If he surrendered himself, he would be applying for a bail. But the Nigeria government went to go and pick him up by themselves.
People must know this thing.
Accept any bail now, after leaving the country the first time or the second time, it's going to be very difficult for him.
Ambassador, there's never a time Nigerian government applied to extradite Nnamdi Kanu. Nigerian government have never applied to extradite
Your brother Poppy, Hush Poppy was picked up in Dubai. Do they apply to Nigeria?
No, Hush Poppy.
That is just money fraud. That is money fraud.
America.
Buhari is running a country, not a supermarket.
No, listen. America, see, Kenya was denying. You see what is going on here?
Whether Kenya denied, brother, forget about Kenya. Kenya is like a beans in a pot when it comes to Nigeria.
Then why Benin? Why Benin haven't given up? Why Benin haven't given up Sunday Igboho?
If Nigeria government were going to pick up Benin, they will pick him up. Israelis came to pick up prisoners in Uganda overnight. Yeah. They come with the helicopter, they pick it up. When America was picking up Saddam, the terrorist king, Osama bin Laden, they don't give notice to anybody. If Nigeria is going to go and pick up that boy from that prison, it's overnight. They will pick him up overnight. They're just having diplomacy. Remember, Benin Republic was just signed out 1974 by Benin, by Benin City, to have a republic or to be their own. They say little dot when it comes to security.
Benin Republic has,
if Nigeria was going to do it, United Nations will only shout insecurity for 1 month and then forget about it.
There's something you don't
understand. First of all, he's being caught up with a fake passport.
Yeah, now you see, that's what they're talking about. But now let me tell you one thing. Benin Republic is very difficult when you compare to other African countries. You see Benin and Togo, because they are a Francophone country. They are not even Commonwealth country.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If the Nigerian government was going to pick him up, they will do it.
They could have done it.
They will do it. So
they could have done it.
Kenya, Nigeria government picking up this guy from Kenya. Everybody get their own share. Kenya can cry from here to believe on. They can deny it from here to from their kingdom come. They play their hand in it. They know they can deny it from now to tomorrow. But if they were going to let Kanu go, they will inform me and say, bro, this is what's going to happen in the next 24 hours. Take off, leave the country. They will let him leave the country. They know.
Kanu cases, if you're watching here, you will go and watch.
Nigeria want to suffocate Benin Republic. They will block all the borders. Finish. They will suffocate them there.
There's still a lot of ways to go. Guys, if you want to look on Kanu's case, we have a video about Kanu's.
So the idea,
Kanu case is
Kanu need to send a delegate to the presidencies and ask for a plead for his release.
No,
all these leaving IPOB negotiating for him is not the way out. Look at Sowore. The Sowore did what they did. It's in Abuja. He cannot leave the territory.
Sowore is different. Sowore is fighting for Nigeria.
Yeah, but he cannot leave the territory. He's been there for how many years now?
So this guy, if you don't want to leave, he can leave.
Who is the best lawyer in Nigeria who has been advocating for him? Sowore is still there.
If Sowore want to cross border, Sowore can cross border.
He doesn't want to run away, because if he run away, you're not going to come back.
So
he did it before. Sowore run away before.
No. If they do what they did to Kanu have never run away from the Nigerian government going to kill him. Then he have to escape from there. The problem is that
Nigeria government transported that guy out of Nigeria. It did not run. Nigeria government is the one that transported him to Israel. He left with Nigeria Navy ship. That's how he left. He did not left the flight, or he did not went through Benin Republic, or he went through Togo. He did not fly out of Nigeria. He went with a Navy ship. Everybody knows that. That's how he left Nigeria.
But then you never underestimate the Biafran people. That's why they escaped him. And when they escaped him, the whole thing become very, very clear that Kanu's life need protection. Going to Israel is something again. It's not easy. Kanu carries a lot of wounds. If people don't know this, he has a lot of wounds.
Brother, Nigeria just want to preserve his life. Anyway, that's why he's living today.
Let's
the way the people from Kenya, they could have just suffocated him and killed him and announced that he's dead. They just want to preserve his life, and that's why they're still living. So let us not go and push Buhari to do on no. Saraguwa was killed over there.
Saraguwa is different from.
He died over there. All these people are more stronger.
No.
They shoot him on a.
We are talking about military. We are talking about democracy now. Let's
Buhari is preserving the Kanu's life. Let's
welcome Chief Diplomat anyway. If you're calling with us tonight, Chief Diplomat, you're welcome, bro.
The Otokonadu of Nigeria, the award winner.
Chief Diplomat, congratulations for your award. You have been like everywhere. You have been winning. Not only you win award, you win with some of those girls that help you win award. Ask them to give me award too. Those girls too.
Over there.
Happy weekend, everybody.
How are you, bro?
Yes, Ambassador Jeff, the great man. Have you added my name for the Edo language competition?
It's very live now. I was live before I joined the Wombi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the draw is going tonight.
It's going on already.
Done already.
It's live. I just cut it off to join Lobi. I'm going to go back live.
Okay. Who won? Okay, I'll leave it for
not
you.
Not yet. There's over 120 students competing.
Okay, I'll leave that for you. Later you can announce it on your listing anyway.
Yeah, I will announce the winner later.
Yeah.
There are a lot of big delegates. The Oba of Benin sent his delegates. Landlord are there. The governors we are invited. The deputy, the House of Rep, we are all invited. So a lot of delegates that is there.
Oh, that's
a lot of people. It's going to be, if you watch the TV, it's going to be live on ITV.
Okay.
Yeah, broadcasting live on ITV as well. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Good for you, there, bro. So, Chief Diploma, how are you been? How was your week, bro?
Well, we thank God. We give glory to God Almighty.
That's
First
true.
of all, let me wish my brother, Ambassador Jeff, happy birthday. Because I see the cake was full with a lot of dollar, pounds, a lot of naira, all the currencies. I was just observing them and saying,
all credits to my beautiful wife, and it was a surprise birthday. Otherwise, I would have invited my comrade here. He was celebrating while watching it on Facebook.
So I want to sincerely say happy birthday once again.
Thank you very much.
Since your birthday, I only wish you on my platform, but we have not seen one-on-one.
I saw you tagged me on it. I saw it.
Yes.
Whatever you're doing, man,
so we have never met one-on-one like this. For me to wish you physically like this is the physical aspect of the wishing of the birthday.
Yeah, so, it has been a hectic month that passed because my in-law passed away, so we have to fix the barrier and do all the things. You know how Nigeria is. When you're doing better, it looks like you are doing the birthday party. All the others want to eat. We call them they eat goat and eat cow, eat turkey, eat all this. So that's what was happening over there. So thank God all things has been done and all life on the good that is left on earth, missing them that is passed on. So may their soul rest in peace. So that's why I've not been able to come on air like this. So, we know me, I'm always positive about the government. All this boo-ha they are doing in Nigeria. I want to have a peaceful landing when I'm coming home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you so much, my brother.
Like Lumumba, I think in the next 10 years we'll not be going home.
I don't understand.
He will not be going home in the next 10 years,
Soon, I enter home soon. Waiting.
Yeah, you enter home soon. This one wait to build house for me. You want to go you go east. You go into the other house soon. That's the talking. I get house for Sokoto. If you go land for Kaduna and stay for Sokoto, I'll be. Is this one I they speak all language. If they just boom, you just go stay for Kaduna.
If I speak outside, you speak outside.
You go just change.
Not a little.
Just a little.
Yes. So I want to say happy weekend to everybody.
Thank you very much.
It has been a while. It has been a while. I've never come to join this program, and I believe yesterday I received the message from our brother Ushe Emmanuel that today program has also be part of it. And all this last month of October, I was so engaged with a lot of activities. In fact, issues of Niger Delta, issues of Ijaw Nation, just like that. And like what I always say, that we must continue to look at issues, because every issues we see today is being contributed by human being, and it is the same human being that can resolve those issues. And one thing I always also to let our friends, our families, our comrades understand is that don't take eye to see bad thing and remove your eyes. Whenever thing you see that is bad, criticize it, instantly come up with solution. Because what we need as a human being, solution to problem, not criticism. A criticism without solution is just a criticism to destroy. Because you cannot criticize, then you don't have the which is the only way. I mean, the solution to resolve that criticism you are criticizing. So I believe that if you can see last week, last month, when I was live and direct at the High Court, where Nnamdi Kanu case was going on, I went to the place live and direct.
Oh,
I was there. Yes, I was there at the Federal High Court in Metama there. I went to the place. I even saw Sowore and Co and others coming down to snap picture, and then I was like, even Ufai Yumba also came, who is contesting the governorship now. I also see him. I met with him also at that moment. But I only told my boys that, look, this place I came is not a camera shoot. Nobody should video me for anything. Nobody should video me for anything. So I didn't come here, but I come here to come and see with my eyes, and also to meet with other people in that environment to say that despite the fact that whatever thing happened, federal government should look at this Nnamdi Kanu case and do justice to the matter. Because if all of us, yes, he agitated for Biafra, and there are some issues. That's why you can see that me and Ambassador Zeb always bring out some areas of consideration. Some person tag us like we don't know what we are talking. They tag us like we don't love Igbos. They tag us like we don't love Easterners. But they don't know that we are the one that love the Easterners and the Igbo more than the people who are claiming to love them. Because we believe of talking the truth. We believe of speaking the truth. Look at the Anambra election that is coming. Some say that sit at home. Sit at home. Can sit at home solve problem in the Southeast?
No way.
Whenever you sit at home, 3 persons can go to the polling unit and pass their vote, cast their vote. And as far as even the 2 persons, even at 2 number, the person stay pass, election is conducted. The person has to win. So you're sitting at home cannot stop anything. So we should think as a rational human being. This is where I was saying that our brothers from the Southeast need to look at issues built politically, socially, economically, and culturally.
That's what.
When you look issues on that method, you look at the political angle. Where is our problem in the political angle? You look at the economic angle. Where is the problem of our economic angle? You look at the cultural angle. What is the problem of the cultural angle? You look all of those areas and do compare and contrast. If government decides for every citizen of the country, it's because of politics. Because they are the governor. Because they are the senator. Because they are the House of Rep member. Because they are the councillor. They are the chairman. That is why they decide your fate. And when the election comes, instead for the youth to look at who is the credible candidate they can work with, they can pull out support to, they say sit at home. For me, sitting at home cannot solve any problem. Rather, sitting at home will always make people to subdue you. Those who win the election tomorrow will say you didn't vote for me. You people didn't come out to vote. It's a few people that came to vote with them. What development are you crying for? So you cannot go to the government house. They will block you every corner. You can't go. You can only agitate for what you work for. I will tell people, work for what you want to enjoy. You don't expect people to work for you. Then you sleep at home and you said you want government to give you development. You want government to give you social amenities. You want government to do your road. And you don't want to support the government. You don't want to play your role to say, okay, this is what you want to do. Please, we are supporting you on this angle. This is why we are supporting you. In social and social local government, we want you to construct this road. In social and social local government, we need a hospital. Social and social local government, we need this. These are how to, this life is all about constructive engagement. But when you sleep at home or sit at home, whatever name they call it, can that solve problem? Can that bring food to your table? It will only make you to look as if that you don't know your left and right. And yes, whether you sit at home, that Nnamdi Kanu cannot be removed. They cannot bring him out until court will decide their own part of it. Why? That's why I even encourage some persons in that ground and in the court case when I went to the place. When I went to the place, I told some of our friends I meet there. What did I tell them? I told them that, look, my brothers, for people to gather to the court gates and say, hey, whoa, making noise here and there, you are just even making the case worse. Why can't you stay your home and begin to pull out support for the lawyers? The lawyers that handle the case. So the lawyers are the one that have to decide where things go. Because the universe is always on the side of justice. Why can't you stay your home and pray? If it will fast to pass for Nnamdi Kanu, because you believe in Biafra. Like what we always say, that we don't against Biafra. We don't against those who are agitating for Biafra. But what I against is the ideological movement of it, in the aspect of using our youth to be in the street, whereby innocent youth were being dying early grave, go to early grave. These are the areas that I kick against. But I don't against those who are supporting Biafra. So that to tell you that those who are even supporting Biafra, me, I'm not a Biafra supporter, but I still went to the place to sympathize with Nnamdi Kanu. I went there because of Nnamdi Kanu, because I know it's our brother, whether we like it or not. The matter is in the court. Let Nigeria government treat it based on the rules of law. If it's Nnamdi Kanu agitating for Biafra, does not make federal government to crucify him. But when your agitation is against the law of the land, this is where problem will come. So the agitation should be constructive. The agitation should be in a way that you obey the law of the land, and then you are still continue to do what you think that can bring freedom to your people. Because fighting for freedom is your right. Everybody has right to fight for freedom. Because when you perceive some inimical policies that is not good to your growth and development, you have a right to agitate. But your agitation should not take life. Your agitation should not be a destructive nature. Your agitation should not be a way to create nuisance in the street. Your agitation should not be a way to cause confrontality or to cause insecurity within your community or within your state. But it will be strategically based on the rules of law. So these are my areas of concern. And these are the areas most of us say that we should look at the matter. This is a court matter. Ordinary man, whether you are supporting Nnamdi Kanu, your ordinary speech cannot do anything. This is where lawyers begin to speak to lawyers. This at the end of the judgment, at the end of looking at the critical issue, the charges they give it to him. If the lawyers of Nnamdi Kanu are professional, do you know that some of those people were also arrested on that very day that caused nuisance in that place? But on my wisdom, I went to go and meet with the Central Police DPO. The Central Police DPO was one that in charge of all of those places. I meet I meet him opposite Ego Square. That is where his office located. And one of the Nnamdi Kanu lawyer also came to that place. I meet him, the one that I have beers. I meet him, we discussed, and he was looking at me that I'm also among the people they arrested. I said, no, I came here because I know that some persons were arrested, but these people should be released. But at the end of the day, the DPO with own wisdom, Abdullahi now said, okay, Adam, what should we do? Please, I said, sir, these people agitating for their right does not mean that we should arrest them. Already, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra is already in the custody of DSS. And the matter is already in the court. There's a one lady. Look at the funny thing about them. I want to give you this story. A lady traveled down from Lagos. All the way from Lagos. That she came because of Nnamdi Kanu matter. The question is that you are not a lawyer. If you are a lawyer, it's a different thing. You came down from Lagos to come to do what? Eh? You can support Nnamdi Kanu in Lagos. This woman was also arrested. She was also arrested, and I told the DPO of that place that, look, this woman is not.
Go on. Just one more minute, sir. Keep going. Yeah.
So by then, I look at the lady, very fine and beautiful lady, fair in complexion, and I told her, I said, madam, what do you come to do here? She said she come to support Nnamdi Kanu, they must release him. I said, look, do you think the matter that's in the court, you're coming here, can they let them release him? I said, you have to think wise. Why can't you stay in Lagos, and if you want to support Nnamdi Kanu, you can raise money to support the lawyers. The lawyers can file case. That is where to support somebody. Than to pay airport, you pay your own flight from Lagos down to Abuja, and you still pay your flight go. But those money is enough to do other things. I try to educate us. Look, Nnamdi Kanu is our brother because Nnamdi Kanu is from Abia State, and we always tell people Abia is also part of Nigeria. And even they don't agree on it. It's our brother. We are still the same of the Niger Delta people, or from the oil. Let us say we are oil producing states because Abia is also part of oil producing states. Imo also part of oil producing states. Delta also part of oil producing states. And Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, Rivers, Ondo, Edo, these are oil producing states. So on this note, we can also categorically say that Nnamdi Kanu is also our brother. Even though they don't agree with another data, we don't agree with Biafra. But there is something similarity that still band us together because we are still living in one identity that oil producing states on that note. So we must have sympathy to one another. I told her, but finally, at the end of the day, the DPO look at my face. He said, you see these other people, but the rest of the people were put on ground. They were all sitting down on the floor. I said, sir, please, with God's mercy, just allow them to go. Before he now told me about what happened between him and Sowore, do you know that Sowore also come there, begin to snap picture, I said, this is not the way to do things. There are some certain things somebody is bigger than. If you want to claim popularity or you want to gain popularity, don't use people advantage. People disadvantage to be your own advantage.
So Sowore come there for advantage.
Yes, you come there for advantage, gather people, snap picture, you see, so when people are doing some kind of things, we have to use our senses to do things. So that was what I observed, my people.
Thank you very much,
Thank you very much for your inside story. And so
yeah.
First, it's called in criminology. We say is on block facts. So on block facts, that's what we refer to that in criminology. Now, I said this so many times already to Luombe that sending people all the way from the east and all those buaha that were running the court, we're already creating trouble for the person that is coming. We are begging the government to let him out. All that noise, is not going to help anything. The first thing the Igbo community need to sit down and ask themselves a question. The court is not the problem. It's not the judge. It's not the lawyer. They need to go and send people to the presidency and appeal to the presidency. Whatever the presidency decide is what the DSS is going to do.
Let's make it this way.
So the idea of all those lawyers coming from the east, tagging a lawyer tagging himself as a Biafra, when even a knockout will go, he will run away. So all those things they came to do were just, these people can adjourn the case and say 7 months time, and that guy will be in prison. They can adjust the case and say 3 years time, he will be in prison, and nothing we can do about it. And we can cry from here to oblivion. This decision is final. Buhari press one button, everything they say in DSS belongs to him. Because this is a case of the presidency. And these people are doing it wrong. They are blaming DSS. DSS have nothing. They just pick this guy up. The SSSS is the one that pick up Kanu, not DSSS. They pick it up and give it to DSS over there. So I will advise the Igbo community to approach the presidencies for the sake of humanity, not because of their own selfish interest. Everybody, most of the lawyers want to go there and make name for themselves so that, the people, I was one of the case lawyer that represent Kanu. I'm a strong lawyer, I can defend you. So they want to use Kanu as a growing point so that they can have cases they can take to court and say, I want to go and fight for Kanu. Those are what some of the lawyers are doing. And if you look at their credibility, you discover that some of them do not even have, they just pass. That's it. I don't classify those ones as a lawyer. Those are buaha lawyers. They should leave the councils of Nnamdi Kanu alone. If they have anything, and those people that is moving from state to state and say they are going to Abuja to go and present Kanu, I will encourage them to say, okay, if you have 100 people standing in Tinubu Square with a placard, only placard in your hand, please release Kanu for us. The media will pick it up. The presidency will see it. You don't need to travel from the east to Abuja. In Abia State, they can raise their own placard. Anambra can raise their own placard. Imo can raise their placard. In Edo, all these states, 36 states, everywhere can raise their placard, release our song for us. The presidency will see it. Not those Buaha lawyers that went there. Even the Fulani S-men came in there, they didn't even know if those people were going to release bomb. All those people outside will be wiped out. You know, I saw it and I said, what's all this all about? For one person, and you all of you people want to lose your life for it, and making the life difficult for the person that is being picked up. You know, they're not happy with the situation. So my fellow Nigerians.
But sorry, Jeff,
yeah.
do you also see? I watched a video. This video clip was, I think, is in abroad, whereby the doors were giving the declaration, blood to blood, this to that, this to this, this to this, iron to iron, flesh to flesh. I was like, what does these people mean?
Those people are hiding in the sea. They only make that noise in the sea. They are not making that noise in the sea. They're not coming home. Those are the people pumping people at home to die. They're not living where they are. They are doing those things from their comfort zone. I mean, your brother is in prison. Instead of you to find a way to release him, you are making more life complicated for him. So at the end of the day, Kanu is the one suffering it. Look at what they did the other day, and they turned the Alhambra to a war zone. 4 people went to go and attack a convoy of a police made of police, Air Force, Navy soldiers. 4 people. How you think you're going to win? And now they all died. Like a fly, just like that. You know? So, and then at the end, they say stay at home. 24 hours later, they said, no, we are not staying at home anymore.
Yeah,
there's no social benefit, no social welfare for these people. And they are suffering in the midst of plenty. The problem of Nigeria remains in the hand of all the governors. If the 36 state governors went to and said to the presidency, we need roads and electricity. Otherwise, our state, we are all going on strike. Nothing moving. The presidency
Ambassador Jeff, do you listen to one of the video clip I post on my Facebook page? A senator was talking about 2022-2023 budget. How a budget was being organized in the form of favoring military men. Do you know, I picked that video clip and posted on my Facebook because there are a lot of senses I picked there. Because when you look at the Nigeria budget, the budget of Nigeria, study it very well, you will realize that the budget always protects former military head of states, and former presidents. And these are people who has occupied the offices some 8 years, some 12 years. You know, in this case, you see a governor. Why? The question we need to ask ourselves, why people who hold a lot of money still fighting to become president, fighting to become governor, with a lot of money they have. And the money they have never constructed one single lane of road for their own community they come from. And they want to use that money to fight to become governor. Or borehole, or a school, a building that been collapsing in their community. Because when you go to some community, look at where some class students were taking their lectures, the dilapidated structures. What is their social corporate, or let's say community service development? CDS.
Even in Sapele, they are selling secondary school. Somebody is buying a secondary school, and you want to turn it to a residential building, secondary school in Sapele.
So when you look this kind of case, you look at it now. Some persons are now even taking this Biafra agitation as a way of making money for themselves.
Yeah.
Why, as a way of putting themselves such a way to be pronounced that they are Biafra supporters, to gain public audience, without knowing that what they are doing is just to cause nuisance to the good people of the Southeast. Because today, look at the Southeast now. There are a lot of military present in the Southeast. And this is also a tension to the people of Southeast. When you have a lot of military presence in your community, in your environment, which is mean they are going to circulate whatever thing you are doing. So it's a problem they are also creating for themselves. And the funny thing of it is that those who are making caricature of these agitations are the people who are living abroad. They are not in Nigeria. They are not in Anambra. They are not in Enugu. You know, sir, they are not in Ebonyi. They are not in Abia. They are not in Imo. They are living in abroad. Then causing problems for people who are living in Nigeria.
In UK, Finland, Switzerland, and Germany. That's where they are. And one of the biggest stakeholder is in Kuwait.
You're probably wrong. One of IPOP stakeholder, one of our IPOP biggest stakeholder is also here in Australia. He's saying that, guys, you know, what we're saying is that this the whole system,
the place is the network is not well organized. That's why you see somebody is popping up here, the other one is popping up here. All these guys are all collecting money from people, and was even made to understand that even here, if they have to register and pay money every month, and at the end of the day, you see all these guys. You are not representing anything.
The truth is that IPOP themselves have the finance. They have the financial capability to take care of those people sitting at home. IPOP Igbos, they have the capability to do that. But one thing again is that because the IPOP themselves have come out and said that the Anambra election should be relaxed and people should go and vote, then I expect everyone that's, you know, carrying whatever gun you are carrying to lay down and allow people to vote so that maybe they will have their own men over there and debate and dialogue properly. Nnamdi Kanu, I understand that Nnamdi Kanu will not want anything less than to give people a chance to vote. Nnamdi Kanu want people to have that referendum. He said time without number that whatever people vote, they should go for it. If people decide to remain one Nigeria, it's all to them that his vote can only be one. Let everybody we cannot live in a country that people are caged. Somebody says this in that Nigerian system is not yet, you know, built properly, that the system is not well negotiated, that we need to negotiate the whole thing. And today I tell people, do you know, even your Edo you are saying, brother, do you know, I was reading a history because they just returned some old distance to Edo people. But they said there's one in one of the university. He have earned so much money, so much pounds to UK. They returned those things. He have earned so much pounds to UK. Even the school actually promote the school. They bring that thing down in 2003, but they did not return those money. They just bring the whole thing back. Nigeria accepted it. Nigeria did not ask them to pay any percentage.
That is what is happening now. They have to bring some of the money they've acquired. Even the one from Germany that has been causing a mayhem.
Germany did not give you anything.
They not yet release it. They only release a little bit. This thing is too many. Not just one.
Jeff, what German did not take permission from Edo people. German put those things in 3D. It can be seen as, yes, they did not take permission from Edo people. They say, okay, we'll return some of them, but we'll put them in 3D. They still have that. They need permission to grant them to have that. They did not pay for it because the system is not working. Only that thing can feed Nigerians. Forget about this oil of a thing. Only that thing.
They left with, there are some of them in Vanuatu over here. There are some of them in New Caledonia.
You see?
The French government came to hide some of them in New Caledonia.
So people are saying
they do artifacts. Some of them are in New Caledonia.
So people are saying that country is
in Vatican.
Yeah, people are saying that
in Florida.
Country, I was listening to a man. He was analyzing You know, if the country have to break, how can we live? Who will suffer? You know, even the Northerners will not suffer much. Northerners will not suffer much because Northerners, Sokoto will be one of the richest areas, Sokoto and Zamfara, because they have gold, they have diamond.
They are sitting on top of it.
Yeah, they have those things. But why can't, if they want to work together, you can say if this thing is negotiated, because what happened, the Easterners, the Southerners, we think we only have oil. And we all fighting in that oil. Why other people? Bro, have you gone to this Edo very well and see that land? The land is like juice. A lot of things.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. There's clay, everything. About 15 mineral resources are in Edo State.
Edo, you see Ebonyi State, those two states. Forget the oil. The guy was analyzing those things. That this country
the clay is what Chinese is just mining there because of corruption. They give you the clay to the Chinese government to be mining over there, and they're not doing any feedback to the state.
No,
you know?
No. That's why I'm saying that
that's what they use it to make their ties.
Yeah, this country, the country is highly blessed. So the problem we are having,
the African continent is well blessed, but
not for
Malawi.
Not for Malawi and Mali, or some of them. When you're talking of blessed, you're talking of Nigeria is over blessed. I told somebody one time, the guy told me that, do you know that if somebody from Kenya, somebody from Liberia, from Ghana, if they want to go overseas, it may take them 40 years to raise money for overseas. If a Nigerian man want to go overseas, it takes them within 1 week or 2 months. He rally around to get money.
That's it.
That's it. But we heard that he said, I went to Ghana. Once somebody told me he want to go to London, that he have got visa, but he's looking for money. You look at him and say, what? No matter how broke a Nigerian man is, he will rally around within 3 months, 4 months.
Yeah, you got the money.
Yes, he got the money will come. So that's why we know that country is blessed. And but just look at how many Nigerians outside. Go to every country, see how many Nigerians outside.
We are many.
Then that's right. How did they get that money? So, but the country is not properly negotiated. That's all the whole thing that is happening in this country. I don't know if there's a solution. Can we divide and bring it together, or can we just sit down, call the elders, sit down, Oni of Ife, say that they need to call the elders, because what they did, they leave those things for them, chief. He actually told them that, can you as a senator go to your village and sleep there for 1 week?
No way, man.
I see, but okay, like Oba of Mini stay there all year round. You know? Okay. Hey, about Jeff, make my post this thing, you go shock you. Yeah.
You see people are coming at the numbers to vote too.
Cynthia, nice to see you. Make you buy something for us. Say people are coming at the number to vote. Well, thank you for.
I tell you, my brother. I tell you, because they will just lose their right.
People are actually coming out in numbers to vote. I wonder which people are ranting with one Biafra. No, IPOP asked them to go and vote. IPOP asked them to go and vote seriously. So they are coming out in number to vote. So hopefully the right candidate got the whole thing. As we are saying, guys, we need to understand the country needs way up, or maybe they will sit down and divide. This is true. That's how we no 2 ways about it. The agitation going on here and there. I put this thing, if we not get crashed, about Jeff, we don't get crashed. I hope so. I'm going to put this video back. If we don't get crashed, then yeah. And I'll just try to play this video for just 1 minute and see how it goes. And if we get crashed on it, then I know what there's. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, guys, if you just want to. Okay. If you just want to listen.
I want to go online very soon. I didn't want to start now.
Yes.
Okay, put it online.
Okay, yeah, guys, yeah. What? Okay, yeah. Why Ambassador Jeff is doing that, guys, and
as a leader, is already So in the whole Nigeria,
guys, sorry guys. So let's listen to this guy.
in the whole Nigeria is in one chance. So in the whole Nigeria, we are in one chance. We are in one chance because Buhari, as a leader, is already tired with what is happening in this country. So I don't need to talk too much about that. But all of us, we are in danger. All of us, we are in danger. Anything can happen.
When you take the history of Nigeria, from the very beginning, when we were amalgamated, to the very beginning we became a nation, we got it altogether wrong. You bring in people of different culture, different beliefs, different socialization, different milieu, different outlooks, mash them together by force to form a nation. Only the initial builders of Nigeria had a clear vision and a mission, devoid of any sentiment. Soon thereafter, it became clear that it was a wrong union. It was a union that was not properly negotiated. We could have remained a great country if we had isolated our own identities, peculiarities, culture, while contributing to build a nation just like America. But we ended up having people from one generation, one set of leaders to another, everybody coming with a vision and a mission, and destroy the previous ones he made, even if they are good, because they are put in place by an imaginary enemy. Secondly, we have a nation where we celebrate criminals. It is only in Nigeria that somebody will clearly steal and loot hugely from the public treasury. And then after some times, you see him receiving national honors. You see him being given chieftaincy titles. You see him being called king, prince, or an emir. That is an indicator that we are yet to be there. We also form a nation. Only the initial builders of Nigeria had a clear vision and a mission, devoid of any sentiment. Soon thereafter, it became clear that it was a wrong union. It was a union that was not properly negotiated. We could have remained a great country if we had isolated our own identities, peculiarities, culture, while contributing to build a nation just like America.
So guys, thank you. I hope you guys have seen what he was saying. You know, Nigerians union need to be negotiated because it's unfortunate that the president keep beating around. I don't know what we are hiding. They have to bring, just listen to that Nandi Kano, to be honest with you, and this Sunday Igboho. It's simple, put them to shame. The government can put them to shame by calling plebiscite or referendum. People vote. If you think that the whole Nigerians are with you, you put them to shame by calling those things they have. Once that thing is done, I think generation will have their freedom, and people will last, whether Biafra or Oduduwa, or maybe people will go their way. This is what I was saying. He said only in Nigeria that we celebrate criminals. If not today, I'm telling you, most of the past leaders, even Buhari self, could have been in prison. You know, in a country like that, why will his son floating, money? Why he does not have any job? You know, it's people like, former president, why are they floating money when they don't have anything? In Nigeria, you see a senator who does not have something become a senate president within 6 months. He owns property everywhere, has houses everywhere. Their children, their wife, they are living like kings, never have anything. In this Australian country, don't do that because you must give accounts on how you make your money. You'll be investigated on how you make your money. So, like you said, it's only in Nigeria, it's not properly negotiated. The government have to put this thing, call the elders, and they sit down, and stakeholders, they sit down and say, if this country should work or not, let's negotiate how it is. If you guys have to take turns on who will be the president or not, or who will be that or not, then that's fine. But that's so, I don't know how this country will go on. If the whole problem, even when you release Nnamdi Kanu today, the problem is still there. You have not solved the problem. Somebody will rise up tomorrow. Even though now they can't say no today. Wazirike stopped. Somebody rise up. Ojukwu, stop. Somebody rise up. So until the government is bold enough, if you believe that you want one Nigeria, only you cannot want one Nigeria, others doesn't want it. If you believe that people are desperately want one Nigeria, call the vote so that people will go out and vote. Then that vote give people mouth to speak. Now they kind of told you time without number that he is not calling that people should become Biafra. Thank you very much, Charity, David Charity, for sharing the program. Thank you very much. I love people that share the program. Thank you for, you just came in and just say, I'm joining from AAU. And thank you, you just share the program. Thank you very much for sharing our program. And please, you can also look on your YouTube and get some of the video we have there. So guys, as we are about to round up, we have 5 minutes to round up. But to be honest with you, Nigerian government need to take the balls on. It happened, I don't know how many times I will give you the scenario that it happened in Australia here. Australia is not yet a republic. Australia is still under UK today. There's people that are campaigning for republic. The government could not hold it. What did they do? They call people to vote. We vote on plebiscite. People decided, yes, we still want to be under UK. Today, also, everybody have kept their mouth shut. The same thing happened with gay marriage and everything. People, Christian, people like me, I'm not supporting things like that. I don't want it. But I voted no. People vote yes. And yes won. Since that day, we keep our mouth shut. People that win, majority win the vote. Then today, marriage is not just between men and female, it's between men and male. So guys, if the government keeps, how many people can you kill? So which means every generation that rises up in Igbo land, you kill them. It's just to take people on that vote and vote. When you voted, then that's it. Or they will sit on round table and discuss Igbos, what do you want? Calabar, what do you want? Edo, what do you want? These people, Hausa, Kanuri, what do you want? Everybody said their own mind. It's okay. What do you have? How do we share whatever we have? Everyone bring whatever they have in the table and whatever they will find in their table. It's okay. This is what you have. You don't have enough. Bring little. You have enough. Bring much. Let's make this country work. Everybody have this mature understanding. Respect each other. When you cross the boundary, you have crossed the boundary. But the country is not working. Even the country have no law. The law, if somebody came up overnight and said, this is the law, it doesn't work that way. Law has to go through procedures. Things have to work independently. Not like every time, like we are in democracy, president control the police, control everything. It doesn't work that way. We need to be able to share this and be able to capitalize on these things. Today, Oduduwa, IPOP, there's Biafrans, they want to go. They desperately want to go. Until you give them that chance, they want to vote on their own. Even Nigeria, let me tell you today, you may think that even the government of Nigeria provide everything IPOP people want in IPOP, people will be there saying they want to go. I'm just telling Nigeria now, if you provide whatever you provide over there now, they will tell you they want to go. The only way you can stop that is to give them their chance to vote. When they voted, then they see that the government won. If the government won, then they will say, okay, now let's relax this because we lose. But if the government lose, then they can go their way. Forget what happened today. People say, okay, well, you guys cannot manage yourself. You don't love yourself. You don't do that. Hey, guys, let them vote. When they vote, allow them. They will, whatever that comes, in their vote, it's all to them. They can manage themselves. So we must do that. We must allow them to vote, and then they move on. If they lose, they lose. So, guys, as we're about to round our show up, and I give you guys maybe a couple of 10 minutes if people want to call in this show tonight, have a couple of few minutes. My show is normally 1 hour shows. You can always please search us on YouTube, Obi YouTube and Obi Instagram. You can find us there and also follow some of my weekly program and other things. Like today we came out and run things happening around. Like, we also expertise on those people that lost their life in Lagos. IPOP, they relaxed the 1 week sit at home. So the election is actually going on in Anambra State now. One of our senior lady, Cynthia, just communicated to us and tell us that the election is still going on seriously in Anambra. and a number of people are voting. You say people came out in crowd to vote because IPP, last thing. So now we also have people over there in the election ground. They will be monitoring. They will monitoring if there's anything. They will pass information to us. We can post it. We can post it to you guys. So be rest assured that we're also looking at the election, trying to see how, what is going on. We want to see, if there's any foul play. Anambra is a place that we respect so much. Anambra people have been very proactive, and they are very, very industrious people. I so much have a deep respect for them. I don't want to keep mentioning Sonyudo. I like Sonyudo because I think he's a very vibrant guy. A very vibrant guy that I think he deserves to win. Not that, make your choice. Not that Lorobi is endorsing Sonyudo, but I think he deserves to win. Or Vincent Ozibo. It's another brilliant guy that I like. But if I know about those ones, forget about them. I don't like Godfather. Godfather, tell you who do you think you are. I don't want that rubbish. I want people that can, call those Godfather and work on their own. So if you think of voting those men, you vote people like that. Let them go on and make life easier for people. Please follow us. Like I say, follow Lokobi YouTube and enjoy some part of those programs. So it will be nice if you enjoy the program with us. Obi will always appreciate your effort to enjoy this kind of program. We have come to a time that we know that people matters. Whatever you want in life, you have to walk through it. So just think your eyes and think, who do you think that we just take your time and think, who do you think that will give you what you want? And then you vote for the person. Please do Anambra election. I hope you guys do well. If you guys do well, that would be well for us. So guys, we are rounding up. Please join me and make sure that you help me from so guys, whatever you're doing, and please make sure that you help us and be part of us. Be part of Loobi. All you can do for me. Who is that? Cynthia, people are coming out to vote because of the money they are getting. David, is that true? Yeah, I had a video that people are coming out. But the IPOP have relaxed the whole thing and actually give their backup. So David, I think that's it. The diversity in Nigeria is dangerous diversity. Yeah, you can hear some of that. Thank you for watching. Actually, you're watching for me. Thank you for watching. We want to get Loobi in every section of the country on this world. So we are right in Europe. We are in Asia. So we'll be looking on Saudi Arabia area anyway. Guys, thank you very, very much, guys. We are rounding up. By the world, wherever you're watching, please, if you're yourself, go to future people, wherever you're watching me from Nigeria, from outside the world, wherever you're watching, please, if you're your first time of watching this program, remember to hit subscribe so that you'll be able to see our program anytime we come online. Go to future people, wherever you're watching me from Nigeria, from outside the world, wherever you're watching, please, if you're your first time of watching this program, remember to hit subscribe so that you'll be able to see our program anytime we come online. So guys, if wherever you're watching from, please subscribe and so that you'll be able to see the Obi program and go to the Obi YouTube. And YouTube is always open for you there. I hope you have a wonderful evening. If you're a Mayu fan, today is a great game, so I'll be keeping my time so that I'll be able to watch my fan. I also shout out to those people that are playing Edo language game in Ambassador Jeff's run program. So we wish some of those guys that will win. We wish you guys luck, and I hope you guys are able to enjoy. Have a wonderful week. I just want to thank everybody that came in. David, Christian, if you mind, every 9 p.m. Normally we come 9:15 p.m. on Saturdays Australian time. You can always catch us up, please, and share. Thank you for sharing our program. Thank you for sharing the Obi program. Wherever you are that you share the Obi program, I want to say thank you. Thank you very much. We so much appreciate. Also, if you're in Nigeria, Obi has a program that comes out every month. We support people. We try to, give out something just to top your credit, because I understand that when you have your credits, you can be able to go online. It's not necessary that you follow the Obi, but when you have credit, you can go online and do some other things. That's why I so much focus on giving our people even credit every month. I try to see as much as I can give. Even if it's 1 or 2 people I gave credit. I know you can do something on Facebook. You can get money. You can actually browse online and see what you can do. You can read. So that's the idea, that Lord will support people on credit and giving those things out. So we'll continue to do that. And please, if you wish, try to enter, share our videos, and get involved. All those things will make you better. Stay tuned and enjoy yourself. Like, I always love music. And let's finish this music today, guys. Before you give me mid bike, I mean, you believe me. Like it got in, you believe them. I see you believe them. Above the mountains, you believe them. Tell me all of you believe them. Ibrahim Mama, you believe them. Stretch for Ghana, you believe them. Swag you believe, you believe them. Chief Ikuku, you believe them. Last night you said you believe them. Afraid to be there, you believe them. Charlie Apaka, you believe them. The girls, you believe them. Iwabaki, you believe them. I push your terror, you believe them. Asura Lanka, you believe them. But you got me friends. Now I appreciate me. Now I but you say when I leave this life, you will take up for my celebrate me. Now I appreciate me. Thank you, everybody, for celebrating yourself and celebrating each and every one, guys. Thank you very much. Oduduwa is fake. No, don't say that, please. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. And Fabian and Ife, the chief, please share our program too for joining us. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And may God be with you. And Obi here. Please catch up and go to our YouTube too and enjoy some of the program there. Also, I appreciate everyone that sent me video. When I open our WhatsApp, I saw so many videos coming in. Obi this, Obi that, Obi that. So, guys, I must say, you guys, thank you very much. And check out Simon's view on those things that are happening around the country. Stay safe. We always remain here, although it's still one of the best in Australia, guys. We thank you, guys. You guys are amazing. Always stay safe and enjoy yourself. Have a wonderful weekend. From here in Australia, Melbourne, I must say good night.